Okay. Are we going YouTube? Alright. Welcome back to this campaign called The Lost Search for the Lost Tome. We are short one player tonight. He is currently wrestling with air conditioning issues. So he's trying to not die of heat stroke in his house. So for this session, we have TT, who is playing Jenny.
Hey.
Raven, who is playing, I have to figure out how to pronounce your damn name again.
Gradic or Grodic or something like that.
Garedic. Yeah. Garedic.
Yay, I'm down one investigator. Sweet.
And Gray, who is playing Haskell Moore.
Hello there.
And Scene, who is playing a... Scene. Where's your character sheet, Scene? Latimer Wintergrove. Your character sheet fucking disappeared on me. So, last time we had a session 0, which was kind of just getting everybody introduced to each other and their characters. You did a lot of weird shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Deductive.
It was deductive shit, but it was also... You also...
Productive and deductive.
You shook down a college librarian because he stole a book that you might want.
To be fair, he stole several books.
And that is fair.
We mainly just got the one that I needed for my thesis.
Yeah, he paid for it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hansy took care of it.
And then we began the search for the lost tome when you all realized that, oh shit, one of your professors is missing. And the tome from in the library that holds the seal of the demons together also disappeared along with them, which is pretty bad, all things considered. So we're opening today with you all discussing what you're going to do from here and where you think you're going to be going. So, you were just leaving the tavern, I believe, when we ended last session, and you were going to leave town.
Oh yeah, and we'd gotten all the stuff that we needed to leave town.
Yeah.
Like supplies and things.
You
like
had gotten
rations.
your supplies and stuff.
I remember because I helped finance some things with all the money I stored.
Look, some of us are still broke college kids. Not all of us are winning in an illegal gambling dens.
No, I got that money fair and square by solving mysteries for rich people.
Gambling den.
Alright. So we cut to you all leaving town, and you notice that you are down one kobold. You're not too worried about it, because he seems to be able to take care of himself. He might have something that he's off doing. He knows where you're headed.
You can generally trust on Koboldlo to follow the right lead.
Vanishes into the mist, only to reappear later at our time of need.
I mean, if that's what works, it works. I'm not going to question it.
I imagine that you're going to get a fairly early start. You're not going to head out in the middle of the afternoon and end up on the road during the nighttime, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
So you leave town early in the morning. I'm gonna say about 9, because some of you are college students, and I don't think you could drag yourselves out of bed that early.
He wouldn't be very functional, no.
Oh.
No.
So you are on your way to the south on this, and I'm going to move you over to the world map. So you're heading south from Far Glen, your tiny college town, right up here, and you're going to trek across the Holy Plains towards Gesian, because that's the last place that anybody said that they saw the little kobold that you were now chasing, and his name. The keeper of the book that you're also hoping that you find on you.
It's a name that someone made up on the spot, so it's super memorable.
Sure.
Was it the keeper rune killer?
Rune Killer, yes.
Yeah, Rune Killer.
Rune Killer was heading down there at some point, and the kobold that we tracked down stealing the book was also heading south. So I think he was heading to Ellingwall, if I recall correctly.
Somebody
I
did mention.
don't, because I'm an idiot.
He probably had to pass through the city because he's carrying a book 3 times his own body weight.
You are guessing that he's heading towards Ellingwall because he's either. You think he's probably either heading towards Crudia over here, or all the way over to Vruven, because that's where kobolds generally live. Gesian itself is mostly a human city with some halflings scattered here and there. So your best bet is to head towards Gesian and ask if anybody's seen the little fucker.
Well, then let's head to Gesian and see if anyone's seen this little fucker.
Are we on the Holy Plains?
You're on the Holy Plains, and on either side, they kind of slope into jagged, sheer cliffs that go down into this plain over here, or into the sea on the other side. So you have like miles before you get to those cliff sides, but you are following a fairly well-beaten trail. It's not paved or anything, but it is, well-traveled. You don't see any, benefit on going off of the trail, but you could if you felt like it.
See no reason to believe the kobold we are looking for would go off trail.
I don't think so either, but it might not hurt to take a peek down there, just to make sure. Or if he's being stealthy, he would want to go off track. He doesn't know he's being hunted yet, but he has a very rare and precious book.
Okay.
Paranoia might be eating at him.
Perhaps, but that might also be a reason to go on the beaten path to make sure you get to where you are quicker.
True.
Can do a sweep around to see if there's any tracks.
If you would like to do that, you can go ahead.
I would like to. Survival?
Survival.
Yeet.
Might also get something
22.
else on it. Okay, nice. You, on the trail and off the trail, you're looking as you're going. You can't see any tracks going off the trail as you're walking, and you've been looking for them for several miles now. What you do see is that there's it looks like some dark clouds are coming across the sea over here and right towards you.
Oh, lovely. Gradix kind of lean down and inspect the road and go, "There's no obvious tracks leading off the road. I think he was going for full speed, which makes sense since there's a storm coming. Or at least some rain."
We will want to make haste as well.
True, I'd rather not be caught out in the rain if I don't have to be.
So you all start going just a little bit faster, and you can see the dark clouds coming also faster than you think they were, Garignac. No, you're not Garignac. God damn it. I keep wanting to call you Garignac. Garardic. So-
Gardic, whatever.
End up calling you Bob pretty soon. So it gets fairly dark, overcast. You know, it looks like the beginnings of a thunderstorm, not just a normal storm. It is dark out now. The wind is picking up. You don't smell or feel any raindrops yet, but what little trees there are along the path are bending in the wind, so it's kind of hard pushing directly into it as you are. So I'm going to ask you to... Okay, who has the highest passive perception? I think it's one of the two rogues.
My passive perception is 18.
Mine is also 18.
Okay, so you would both see. Does anybody have anything higher than an 18?
Oh,
No.
mine's not.
The only modifier to that I can think of is dark vision. Otherwise, yeah.
As you're pushing through the wind and it's whipping leaves and debris into your eyes, you both look up and see that there are several dark shapes standing in the middle of the road ahead of you. All you can tell from this distance is that they look like they're some sort of canine.
Lovely. There appears to be some wolves on the road. Or canines.
I didn't think the wolves preferred the Holy Plains. I thought they were too open.
Did anyone bring a squeaky toy?
Is there any way to discern if they're wolves or dogs or anything like that?
You would have to take a closer look. You just noticed them because of your passive perception was high enough, so
Gotcha.
you can perception from here if you want, but
Go
I would like
try
to
and
do-
stealth and get closer if that's alright.
sure. And you, Gray, what you're doing?
I was gonna see if I could do a perception check because my survival is absolute dog shit. So now that someone's pointed out the dogs,
Okay. 16's not amazing, but it's still good.
I don't see shit.
Okay, that's fine, because the other day.
Nice. Creep a little closer than, I guess, nature or perception? Or
Yeah, it would be either nature or perception if you wanted to see what they are, since you're close enough now.
go with nature, because that'd probably give me more info on their animal type. 21.
So they look like wolves. They look a little bit bigger than normal wolves that you've seen before. But when one of them glances over at you, there's about, let me see how many of them were there. You see at the moment, you see 4 of them in the road. One of them glances over its shoulder. It doesn't see you, it doesn't look like. And you don't think their eyes glow like that.
Going to creep back to the rest of the group since they're already on high alert. He's gonna say, once back, he's going to say, they are wolves. There's an odd glow about their eyes. I'm sorry to say I don't know much about magic to discern if that's as worrying as it sounds.
I feel like a glowy-eyed wolf is never really a good sign.
Could I roll an Arcana check to see if I have any idea what the hell's going on with the glowy eyes?
You can see, but it's going to be disadvantaged because you can't see exactly what they look like.
That's fair.
Glowing
I'm
eyes.
rolling like shit tonight.
Glowing eyes, you're not exactly sure what specifics would be about that, but you're pretty sure it's not good.
I'm not keen on the details, but I don't think that's good. What would you propose to do about these interesting lopers on the road?
Hello?
He's
Perhaps
shady.
it would be better we take a different route.
There's...
Yeah, I think avoiding encountering these animals might be wise.
Avoiding maybe, but if there's some sort of odd magical block in the way, could learn something.
He shits watching, huh?
I'm going to assume that's a typo.
No, he's judging you from the bathroom.
Oh.
Just imagine him sitting with a newspaper, peeking out of a bush and frowning at us.
It's canon now. That's where Cabodlo is right now. The tavern food did not agree with him.
Jesus.
Okay, so anyway, the wolves on the road. Do you want to try to stealth around the wolves and keep going? Or do you want to confront them head on?
That first option sounds smart.
We do have some people who are not super stealthy. That's my only issue with that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I can be sneaky very well, good sir.
We have the opportunity for an ambush is the only point I'm going to make.
Well, I mean, I do have one spell that I could use. and it might spook them off, if not outright kill them.
They're magically involved. I don't think we can do much to scare them. No.
It is dark. And light does deter wolves, especially if it is suddenly thrust into their face.
Are you saying that we could solve this problem with dancing lights?
Not dancing lights, per se. It is a different spell.
Oh, what spell is it?
A bit more explosive.
Okay.
See.
Is it fireball?
Fucking shit, Cabolo, when did you get here?
I might have been here the entire time. You guys didn't ask.
I mean, we did, though.
Listen, I wasn't here from the session until now. Listen,
We're messing with this shit.
You were just trying to be cool.
yes. Hold on, gotta turn on
But to
fan.
answer your question, I'll ask you another question. Why not Fireball? It's literally an open road, and as long as I go in front to do it, no one else will be hit by it.
All right, if you think it's a good idea, go ahead.
It's not about a good idea as much as sending a message.
I mean, I feel this is at least partly about whether or not we have a good idea.
Yeah. You do you, kid, I guess.
Like, I don't think the quality of our ideas is irrelevant to whether or not we carry them out.
I guess I will say that canines are a mystery I have not cracked.
Oh no, the battle music started.
The bongos.
Bongos have begun.
Advancing bongos!
Bongos, the sound of wolves.
If we're gonna do this, I'm gonna set up for a ranged attack.
So should I cast it, or should we try to stealth our way around them?
I feel like we're just gonna have to fight these wolves.
That was an accident.
It's fine. You just want to see what it did.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, right at some point.
I mean, we don't know. They didn't notice our friend here when he got close.
I'm quite a bit good at sneaking through the woods.
And I'm not too bad at sneaking myself.
Doubt. Doesn't say that, but it's in his eyes.
You are a film noir protagonist.
You are a film.
We're a team of detectives! Which is why our decision making is all of us overthinking things on top of each other.
Tell you what, I will sneak past these wolves, and if I get around, you can follow me. And if I start to be attacked, well, you're right there. And I have Fireball.
That is fair.
I suppose that is not a bad idea. Then we also can sneak attack if they do attack you.
Hmm.
Exactly. They'll be focused on me, and then you can hit them. As long as the wolves don't kill me, we should be fine.
I may be new to this team thing, but is using the wizard as bait typical?
When it's him, yes.
Jesus Christ,
I
man.
rolled a 2.
I knew it was coming.
I knew I was tempting fate, but a 2?
You're rolling with it.
Hey, for all we know, they could just be blind as shit,
I
alright?
have to roll a nat 1, Shady.
You gotta believe, man. You gotta believe. It hasn't happened yet.
Okay, so with my 7, I'm going to try and sneak past the wolves. Like the brashness of any college student who's not had enough sleep in the last 3 weeks.
As he goes, I'm gonna ready an attack with my crossbow.
Same.
Okay.
Alright,
It's probably for the best, yes.
Yeah.
Gatha, our wizard boy, in defiance of our claims that he probably can't sneak that good, decided to
I
try.
have a proficiency in stealth. I just rolled a 2.
Yeah, he tried to prove a point, so now the wizard's bait.
Look how the wizard's bait. I guess we probably should roll an initiative.
So you tried? Did you try to go? Did you try to sneak around the wolves? Did you go forward, or did you?
I tried to I tried to sneak around the wolves.
Okay, so let me just roll for them real quick. They're probably gonna see. Yeah, they saw you.
Ironically enough, double what you got too.
So you try to sneak around these wolves, and all four of them, as soon as you get close enough, they turn their heads and look at you very, very slowly. And it's about this time where it starts raining. At least you think it's rain. It smacks you, and it's kind of thick and warm.
Yeah.
When it runs down your face, and you notice that it's not clear. It's black.
Is there a? Oh, it's black.
Oh,
Does it have a certain smell?
It's not a very nice
Is it-
smell.
I can-
It doesn't smell like blood, if that's what you're thinking, but it's not a nice smelling thing.
Oh, of course. This is when I know my shit's out of luck. Fuck.
So the wolves see you, and all four of
Their
them start.
bongo playing stops.
All four of them start moving towards you, and then you realize that they're opening their mouths, and their mouths are going a little too far.
Nope.
They're going really, really far. They're going like past their shoulders far, and then the top of their heads flip open, and there's two pairs of jaws popping out of what looks like a black void inside of them.
That is not a wolf. That is not a wolf.
Roll for initiative.
Bugger.
You're the one that tried to sneak past them.
You're right.
Where are we on the board, by the way?
they're in
That's
the
it.
Holy
It's a-
Lands.
Yeah,
Good
we're
question.
not on the board.
It's a good
Oh,
question,
fine.
because it's not letting me put things on the board either.
Well,
Alright. Well, we're just gonna move to a blank page, because it's not letting me do that. Okay, roll 20. Just not let me do that at all. That's fine.
Wow. Oh, 20.
Can I do
You're
this?
such a whore.
Yeah, I pull that one off. Can I pull you guys in there? Yeah, I can. So it's not that actually letting me put the icon that I want down. That's fine. I'll just do this. There. Okay, so there's 4 of these in a pack. Their heads have just flipped open. There's 2 more mouths in their neck. And you guys are about, I'd say, over here, far away.
So fun fact.
Where are
I
we?
can't see what you're doing.
Yeah, I can't either. I'm drawing an artistic light.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Let me just.
I'm assuming
get rid
this green dot is me, hi?
Yeah, you would be sneaking from down here somewhere.
And you just hear, shit guys, they are not a wolf. This is not a drill. This is not a drill.
And we're somewhere over here.
Yep, you would be over here.
And we are fighting in the void.
It would not let me pull anything off onto the other map, so
Ah,
we're just you're just fighting in a white void of nothing, and there's black rain coming down on you, and it's warm and sticky and disgusting.
Oh god, we're in an Elder Scrolls game. We found the glitch area.
Alright, so go ahead and roll your initiatives now that you're actually on the map. Have you rolled anything?
okay.
Okay. I shall.
I can't select my
That's it.
icon, so I'm going to move another icon.
Ah, that's
Oh.
worse than last time. Come
Wait, I'm an
on.
idiot. Hold on.
Hey, how does Ginny have such low initiative?
Apparently, I just have a 2 in it.
That's not right.
Better than
It
mine.
should be
Mine's just a
your,
1.
it should be your dexterity added to.
Ah. Well, that sucks. I got a 4.
Yeah, my dexterity is just +2.
Okay. Oh, descending. All right. It looks like Letterman goes first. Okay.
Guessing no ambush round.
No, they saw they saw a wizard boy trying to sneak up on him.
Mm-hmm. And given we're in a white void, I imagine they just looked slightly to the left and saw all of us.
Like just for your sakes, I will draw over here.
Adaman is going to aim his crossbow and fire at this knotwolf.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Cha!
That will hit. It's better than nothing. Okay, so it kind of like pauses as it's like moving forward towards your wizard and turns and looks at you. At least you think it is, because the top of its head took its eyes away from it. So all you can see are these two like fanged tentacles that you want to say coming out of like nothing inside of it. They just kind of turn, and it seems like they're looking at you.
That is my turn.
Okay. Jenny?
Okay. Am I within range of shooting them with a crossbow? I think a hand crossbow to get a bit closer.
Should be able to hit it from here.
Alright. I'm gonna try and shoot that wolf. I'm gonna just take 2 steps. Yeah. And I'm trying to shoot that wolf.
That will hit.
Yay! Oh, delicious piercing damage, wolf. Enjoy it. Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah.
My fists are too far away.
Gerardic?
Okay. Well, suddenly he has a very large crossbow, unless anyone's paying attention, they don't know where it came from. And I use my bonus action to aim at Mr. Wolfie, who's been hit by 2 crossbows already.
Okay.
So I'm going to have advantage on this next attack, and I'm going to take Sharpshooter. Damn, 13.
That still hits.
That
Yeah.
is- Sweet.
Yeah, that's what Jenny got.
So
Oh, yeah.
it does 10 that, it's also an extra 10, and I get my sneak attack roll, because I did the steady aim.
Okay.
Yeet. Okay, I'm an idiot. I clicked the wrong sneak attack. There we go. So, 31 damage.
Okay. That one looks like it pierced inside of it. Something inside of it was actually hit by that. And it doesn't make a noise that you've ever heard a wolf make. Just kind of sounds like a echoing, groaning noise.
Oh god, it's
Pascal
a
from the
thing.
front's going, oh, that is definitely not a wolf. Fuck. Oh, shit.
Well, that's my turn. I kind of hope that'd kill it. Rip wizard.
Rip wizard.
Hey, you don't know. You don't know. He might have Dyer's luck in surviving. Wait, that's bad.
So,
To be fair, he did survive every dumb thing Gray threw him into.
Well, maybe the wolves won't hit won't hit. There's always that possibility.
so this wolf, well, not wolf, whatever it is, it starts moving
Tentacle
towards
thing.
you. It starts
It is a
moving towards you, and now that you're close enough, you can see that it doesn't actually look like it moves like something that has bones.
They don't have bones. Are they mimics?
And it's going to attack. Is that it?
Yeah.
Alright. So,
Uh,
3.
Oh no! I have to do a con save. 3 hit points isn't bad, but a con save. 3 Constitution saving throw. Oh, thank fuck! Let's go.
Oh, nice.
Okay, and it's the other one's gonna come in and bite you.
Oh, jeez.
That hits.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And another con save. Holy shit.
Oh, just barely. It feels like it feels like it's trying to pump something into you every time it does that, but you're just barely holding on that last one. It feels like icy cold.
And that
Did
was
you
the
get
same.
attacked twice by the same wolf, or did a different wolf attack?
The same wolf.
Oh boy.
They all have 2 attacks. Lovely.
So, this one just kind of shambles closer to you. This one also shambles closer to all of you. They don't walk in a straight line. It doesn't look like they understand how to walk in a straight line like something that has bones.
we're fighting chess pieces. We're fighting chess pieces.
For some reason, it looks like the one that is biting you. The other ones are blatantly ignoring you, even though you're right there. You don't
Fair
know
enough.
if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, on the plus side, at least one of us will get off scot-free.
Okay.
I'm doomed.
Not doing metric shit tons of damage. You should
It
have
had-
at least another turn.
What you get for taking all those fucking books, motherfucker?
I didn't take all those books. I'm
Okay.
not rude.
Kabodlo, it is now your turn. Is there somebody
Oh,
on
cool.
there? Yeah, you're not on the turn order, are you?
Alright. Gonna just move over here. Okay. And I'm going to hold an action.
Okay, what are you holding it for?
Opportunity attack. No, wait, no. Basically attack when one gets close to enough.
Yeah, when it gets close enough, you're gonna smack it. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Haskell, it is now finally your turn.
Yes. End of the round. Pascal's gonna be yeeting himself out of that situation to the safety of over the fuck here.
Okay,
I guess I would technically promote an attack of opportunity,
Yeah.
correct?
it's going to try to bite you.
That hits. Roll for damage. Son of a...
So,
One, two,
you like
three,
this
four,
character, right?
5, 6, 7, 8.
Dude, did you make him live to his full potential?
Wow!
Roll damn bones too many times.
Oh no!
The dice really hate you.
Kind of. He's actually been relatively lucky so far.
Okay, I'm going to roll the d10 to see how much you are fucked. 2. That's your hit point maximum. You're not being it's not going down like right now, but your maximum is depleted by 2.
Yes. Fuck, Scath. I don't know what she did, but fuck. So he's going to point towards this guy in particular and be like, you know what? Fuck you for existing. And I'm not going to do Fireball. I'm going to do my secret surprise weapon because I might as well do it now.
Okay. Where's the attack roll for that?
Oops, I'm in the wrong section now. That'd be why. Boop.
That barely misses.
Son of a bitch.
It is. You are at 5th level. You can aim another beam at it.
You are correct. I am just single target blasting.
That one hits. Okay.
That's 7 force damage.
So you watch this, whatever the hell it is, kind of turn inside out, and it's now laying in a puddle of black on the road. It is, not moving anymore.
Okay. 1 down, 3 to go. Don't let them bite you. He shouts out to the party as a warning, and then, that's my turn. I think.
It should be, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I did a spell and I moved.
Let him in. It is your turn again, then.
All right. Vitamin turns his attention to this Wolfie.
Okay.
Uses Ray of Sickness. Doesn't
Constitution.
hit, does it?
It's a Constitution save, so I just have to roll that to see if it fails.
9
So the 9 is the damage.
Yeah, 9 poison
Oh.
damage.
Actually, in addition to that, hold on. Oops. Alchemical Savant, so additional damage of 3, if I'm interpreting this correctly.
It
Yep.
is your int bonus, so yeah.
Nice.
And with my bonus action, looking a little under the weather there, friend. Vladimir uses towards Haskell.
Okay.
Pop up.
If roll 20 lets it.
Oh, it doesn't have an attack loaded to it, so maybe it's not going to.
Just, it should still come up when you click it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Roll 20, you whore. Come on. Shakes fist.
Okay, javelin.
There we
came
go.
up. Obviously, I'm not throwing a javelin at him. I don't know why this one isn't coming up, so...
Let me see. You're doing healing words?
Yes.
Okay.
You failed the stealth
Oh.
yet again. Javelin.
It's probably asking you at what level you want to roll it as.
Oh.
It pops up a little box.
Can I click on it?
It has a
I'm
little
not
drop
seeing
down.
that.
So
Says and there's a little box that pops up. It says cast at what level, and it's probably asking you that. And it's probably underneath your character sheet. It does Roll20 doesn't pop it up right in front of you, so you can do that. So it's a little stupid.
Oh, yep.
There it goes. Okay, so you get 6 healing, Haskell.
Hooray!
Now this little box won't go away.
it's because you clicked it more than once.
Yeah, just keep
So
hitting
it's,
cancel.
There we go. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's if it's a spell that you can cast at a higher level, it'll do that. Just make sure that you're looking for it underneath your character sheet.
Yeah.
Spellcasters have a little weird. Never done it before, so
And when I use a spell, basically I just reduce the spell slot by 1, right?
right.
Slots remaining anyway.
Yep.
Okay. And that is my turn.
Okay. And Jenny, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna move here and reload my crossbow. And that's my turn.
Okay,
Okay. Gardic.
just checking. That was really close, but I think I'm gonna risk for Bisque and try and take another sharpshooter attack, or bonus action to steady aim, then sharpshooter attack at the wolf closest to me. 14.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. Neat. Another lovely bit of damage, and fuck, sneak attack, triple ones.
Okay, so that
Ow.
is
24.
24 damage. It's still not bad.
Oh no, it's not. If you can roll okay, sharpshooter's amazing.
If you can roll okay, it being the key phrase.
Yeah. Thankfully, I have some pretty good decks, so it's not super detrimental.
Stupid input value box.
It's a pain in the ass. Okay. So it's the wolf's turn. And Gardic, you, the one you just shot, suddenly, like, it doesn't move in any way that you can tell, but it is suddenly right in front of you.
Alright.
What, what are you doing over there, Shady?
Listen, don't mind me. I'm doodling. It's fine. It's dead.
Does not hit.
Okay, how about this one?
Also does not hit.
Good job,
God.
Wolf.
I'm going to use my reaction now to move to my half movement speed away from it. Which is 15, I think. Yeah. Oh,
It's just a stupid box I needed to get rid of.
how far is it again?
It's fair.
Up there. Okay. Yeet. Use my reaction. I don't believe that that affects. Does not provoke opportunity attacks. Sweet.
Okay. And then these two wolves also are suddenly right in front of you, moving faster than they should have.
Oh dear.
So, Shady, your held action should still go off because you haven't got to your turn yet.
Okay. Okay, gonna hit it with a glaive. Yeah.
Holy
Holy
Oh,
All right.
guacamole!
Just fucking hit it then.
damn.
Jesus. Okay.
The bull just staring dead-eye, unimpressed by this thing. Skyrim physicking towards it just goes, no. Come on.
I will debug your program.
All right. It's a pretty good hit already. So. And then this one is going to try to bite you, Letterman. It's going to bite.
Okay. Definitely hits. Constitution save.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, so then you reduce your hit point maximum by. Let me roll for it. Oh, okay. By 10. Like, not your hit points, but your hit point maximum.
Okay. So my current hit points can still be above that right now.
Yeah.
But if, for example, you were to heal up, you wouldn't be able to get beyond
Yeah.
penalty.
Okay. And
Your hit
then
points like go back to the maximum afterwards.
you have to be cured of this disease.
Oh, okay.
Going by this, every 24 hours, you got to repeat the saving throw or take another D10. It is a ticking
Jesus.
clock. Yeah. Curses are not to be fucked with.
He's gonna try to bite you again.
That ties with me.
Okay. So in this case, aggressor wins.
Okay.
S-
Oh boy.
Since you're already poisoned, I'm gonna go ahead and be nice and say you don't have to roll it again.
Okay.
Double poisoning you would be kind of an asshole move. So you just take the 6 piercing. What are you fucking... What are you guys doing up there?
JD's invented his own Trogdor.
Apparently.
I don't know who the other person is drawing. I think that's Scappa.
No, I'm not drawing anything.
Alright, Alright, who's the horde that's drawing?
JD, you just gotta look at the colors underneath our icons.
No, but that's my color and I'm not drawing.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Oh, sorry.
So somebody's selected my color to make it look like I'm doing it, and I'm not. Okay. So, Shady, it is your actual turn now, so...
Well,
Yes.
just want to make sure something. Do I have? Yeah. Ooh, I do. Okay, gonna actually click the proper glaive action.
Okay. That'll definitely hit.
Yeah. And I'm attacking the one ran from me, by
Okay.
the way.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that hits.
And do I get extra attack?
I'm pretty sure you do at this level.
Yeah, I have
5,
extra
yes.
attack.
Yes.
Okay, so I do have extra attack. Okay, gonna hit with the glaive again.
Alright.
Second burst, same as the first.
Yeah,
Apparently.
roll it. Okay.
Boom.
That one also, the entire top half of it flips so it's like inside out, and then it melts into a puddle that kind of oozes under your feet a little bit.
Don't have time for this nonsense. I already had to deal with Barv with tavern food.
Alright. You gonna do anything else? Move or anything?
Yes, actually. Let me just. Let me just. Yeah, I'm going to move right here.
All right.
There we go. And I am my turn.
Okay. Haskell, it is your turn.
Fantastic. Okay, hold on a second. Something just happened.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what the hell it was I heard, but I heard it. I see that little Tyrantus up there.
Yeah. So it was TT all along.
Yes.
I
What was?
figured.
I retract my heart.
What was I doing?
Okay, so it's gray drawing.
Apologies, my camera was in a murderous rampage. So Haskell sees this one attacking his friend Perot, who has also been bitten. Hello, Red Wolf. You're new.
Is this Scatha?
Yes, that is me.
I got just.
I did the thing again. I gotta remember that. I'm not used to playing spellcasters. I'm used to playing meat sticks.
Just click it out of your attacks.
Yes. I was aiming at this boy, but I believe I missed.
This one right here?
Yes, this boy.
Yeah, that one misses.
We're gonna do it again because I'm level 5, so I just get casually 2, despite the fact I'm not a warlock. Mr. Bennett, 22 hits this man.
That one does hit, yes.
Cool. It deals 9 force of damage, and I go over here, trying to stay out of their attention, but getting in between for him to get a little closer.
It's the one that had... That one's the one that you hit, right, Raven?
Lucky you, Gray. You step on a pressure plate, and it summons 15 more wolves.
You're not the GM, Will.
Yeah, that was the one I hit.
Just making sure, because it's not quite dead yet, but it's close. Alright. Let him in, it's your turn again.
All right.
Hello?
Oops. I was just seeing what that said.
Yeah, you just wanted to see what it said, not actually cast it?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you fuckers doing?
We're in the vault. You deleted the body.
Vladimir
Okay.
takes out his javelin and does a stabby stab.
That one does miss.
It is not very effective.
And
Even with
Artificers.
advantage. Wait a minute. Hold up. No, that doesn't fall under the lucky or anything.
Okay. Any bonus action you want to do, or?
No.
Okay. Alright, then it is Jenny's turn.
Alright.
What the fuck is this thing over here? And what is this? I'm deleting this because I see it over there. Fuckers. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I'm gonna sneak attack this wolf.
Okay.
See, I keep asking you to, but you don't.
Alright. Okay, yep. That'll just barely hit. And you're you're hitting this one, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. One is still up, but it's the two of you the closest. You can hear like a gurgling sound inside. Like something is turning more fluid than it usually is.
Oh god, it's gonna puke.
Nice, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I will murder you in your sleep.
You had the opportunity.
Why did you allow us to do this?
Fuck it. I can't keep up with this shit. Come on. Alright.
It has to go.
He deleted the gray.
I'll put him back on there. Don't worry, Haskell. Go right under the toes again.
I am to the Goblin Man's toes.
Alright. Gerardic.
First off, he's moving 30 feet this way.
Over the one. Oh god, I know what that is.
And then he's going to take a shot at boy down here.
Okay.
It's just a normal shot.
It hits.
Damn. 12
Okay.
damage.
It slops apart like the other ones did.
Nice. And anything else I can do? Yeah, that's turn. I got a bonus action I haven't burned, so I'm just gonna use bonus action, cunning action to stealth hide.
Okay,
Yeet. 22. I might as well. I have a bonus action.
that's fair. It's
Probably not gonna matter, but whatever.
it's fine. There's only one wolf left. This wolf slops around in a circle, still gurgling, making horrible sloshy noises as it does, and tries to bite you, Koboldlo. Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. And you're a barbarian, so you should be okay with a con save. Should
You
be.
say that. You say that.
I sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Uh,
And once more.
fuck.
Aren't double attacking bastards.
You're fine. Yeah, you're all good.
Okay. Kabul not impressed by this shenanigan.
This entire map is just gonna fucking be saved now. I can't delete this.
It's hard.
It's something. I think my favorite is this
It's
guy right here.
Which one?
This guy right here. I like the dancing.
Top hat guy.
The mutant among us character.
It's pretty good. Okay. So, Koboldlo, it is your turn.
Okay, 1 second. 1 second. I want to do this before I roll. Because I'm gonna hit it with the glaive again. Not my best one of those, but you know what? We do.
It hits.
Okay. 13.
All right. So it finally slops apart. And again, it kind of washes under your feet with that same black, icky liquid. And as soon as it falls over, you can, you look up, and the storm front actually starts breaking apart, and the black crap that was raining on you lightens up and then stops altogether. You know, when you pat yourselves down, you notice that you're not actually wet, and you don't actually have anything indicating that you have had that stuff raining on you. And it's like it just vanished.
So their bodies have vanished too?
Yeah, they've collapsed into just puddles of black ichor.
Well,
That's
that wasn't
fucked up.
fun.
I'm gonna use. Hold on. Well, is there like a pelt or something left?
No, they turn themselves inside out, and all that's left is that black goo.
Okay. I do not believe I should touch this.
Not without gloves.
Should we perhaps collect some to analyze?
Yeah, okay.
Anyone have a bucket?
I've got a vial.
Alchemist
Good enough.
tools.
Yeah, you would have vials or something to pick this up
Yeah, I
in.
cooked it in a little glass vial.
Oh, you know what? If I have that, then I also have a glove. So I'm gonna have a glove on, and then identify.
Okay. So, it's not actually like a magically infused object, but
Okay.
it is sort of magic. You can't exactly identify, like it's not a magic item or anything, or anything that would be useful, but you can identify that it is like some sort of magic. It's not any sort of magic that you felt before. It feels cold and slimy is the best way that you can describe it. It's not any school of magic that you felt or any source of magic that you've identified before. Like, just to clarify, you are from the island itself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you wouldn't know what this is.
Oh, I must tell you, gentlemen and lady, it's beyond me what this is.
Could I roll an Arcana check to see if I can recall anything from my multiple nights of studying into books?
If you'd like, yeah. And he can describe the feeling to you, and you would get advantage.
Yes, I would love for you to describe the feeling to me, Mr. Latimer.
Well, it was sticky and gooey, I guess. You know, it feels as if it looks, you know?
What was
It's
its
surprising.
temperature?
What was its temperature, Scatha?
It felt cold.
It was cold. Definitely not the temperature of what you would think of a living organism. Or bodily fluids.
It's he wouldn't know what it is because it hasn't been felt on the island for a few centuries right now, but it's described this way in your books. That is, that's either demon or devil magic.
Oh boy. He really fucked up with moving that textbook, didn't he? That's either demon or devil magic. These were summoned creatures, or creatures of the lower planes, as the more scholarly will be inclined to tell. Which would explain why they unfolded flesh. Given that properties, I would garner more on the demonic side of things rather than the devilish side of things. Devils try to be more clever and conniving, from what I've been told and studied in the books. And demons tend to be more, I'm going to tear your throat out and poison your entire existence because your existence insults me. So, my good friend, Mr. Wintergrove, we should probably go find a cleric as soon as we get into town.
Yes, I'll admit those bites kinda did a number on me.
I felt them pumping things into my veins, and I would like it out of my veins.
Yes, the sooner the better. How about the rest of you?
Yeah,
Good.
I'm up for healing you guys.
Yeah.
When we have a
I'm good.
healer.
BRB.
This is when the DM took advantage of knowing that none of you were fucking clerics.
We gotta double time it to the fucking city now.
Let us go, because I do not wish to find out there are more of those things around. It doesn't look like it now, but 10 minutes you'll have some blue man in high heels chasing after you on her possessed hand or something. Not you, Hansy. You're fine. And he pats his pocket, and the pocket twitches.
Okay. Your artistic endeavors are going to have to sadly be unseen by the world again. Say goodbye.
No.
Move to this map. So I imagine that you're double timing it, and you arrive outside these gates right here. This is the city of Gisian. It's the capital city of the nation, quote-unquote nation, of the same name. It's ruled by a sort of king. Not that that really means anything to any of you.
I've never been one to embrace high society. It's overrated and a piece of shit.
I'm Columbo. I don't really care about high society.
It's good to exploit, though.
I mean, you are absolutely correct.
There are guards posted at the portcullis there. They see you approaching and ask you, halt, where are you hailing from?
The monastery.
Monastery up north?
Monastery up north.
Yes.
The third group, I believe, that's been from there? In the last few days. Alright,
Third group?
yeah.
I didn't realize
Out of
that the people...
curiosity, do you
What?
describe the other two groups?
Well, I say groups, but it's more like two other people. One of them's kind of a tall, think he was human, but he wore those monk robes over his face the entire time he was here and didn't stay very long. And the other one was kind of an awful twitchy kobold fella. Kept looking over his shoulders and clutching something wrapped up in parchment and cloth to his chest the entire time.
Was it ridiculously oversized?
It looked like he was having some trouble carrying it, yeah.
Both parties have left the town?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw the fella leave a couple days ago. The kobold, I don't recall seeing him leave, but I'm not here the entire day.
See, do you know anything more of these two travelers?
Just that they didn't stay long, and they said they were from the monastery, and both of them said they were on, like, official business. So I, told them to go up and see the king if they needed to, and then they both just... I think the fella went up there, but I don't think the kobold did.
I see.
We just, we have to ask where you are and what you're doing, where you come from, that all that heightened security. Somebody broke into the palace the other day.
Excuse us? Someone broke in?
Yeah, they took that fancy orb that's up in there, and the guy is, Norval's also disappeared. He watched over it and all that other stuff, and he hasn't been seen in, I don't know, maybe 3 days. So we're all a little on edge, if you understand.
Well, that's not good. But we understand.
Yes.
But if you're from the monastery, usually people don't come from the monastery here unless they have some sort of business in town. So go on through.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Excuse me, sir, one more thing. Could you show us to the local cleric or apothecary?
Just up the street here, and up that embankment that you see that going up the hills. Just go to the right, and this house is the cleric's house. Or at least there's a cleric living there that I know of.
Tips his hat to him. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's McGardman.
Shady, fuck
Going
off.
into the town.
This is weird.
Okay.
The contract says Koboldo, paid by
Oh.
Steffa. Interesting.
Okay.
Fucking Jesus, Shady. Get your ass back in here.
All right. Anyone else need to ask them any questions or anything?
No, I'm good.
Yes, dear.
Oof.
Wow, alright.
Listen.
Okay.
Get
So you
to that decursing.
head up here and knock on the door, I'm guessing?
Yes.
So... Instead of the human that this house was built for originally, you knock on the door and a short halfling woman opens the door. So you're standing at eye height to her, finally, Latimer, somebody finally at your eye height besides Koboldlo. Yes, can I help you? You need something?
Yes, hello. My friend and I had a bad experience on our journey to this place, and we are looking for help in the nature of curing curses.
Curses, you say? Hold on, 1 second. She
Diseases.
she reaches out a hand and says, "May I?"
Yes, feel free.
And she puts it on your forehead, and it kind of heats up a little bit. And she goes, "Oh, okay. Some sort of disease, feels like."
Yes, it was inflicted by a bite.
Let me see here. It's I can probably lift this curse from two of you. You said
Yes.
two of you, but it will be a little pricey.
Oh, so be it.
Be about 50 gold for each of you.
Yes, I can cover that.
Okay.
Very much appreciated. Kabulbo. Not Kabulbo, Pro. Not Pro. Fuck you.
You'll get it one day.
Vladimir Wintergrove.
Vladimir, I appreciate that.
A lot of boy.
I had to go
No
for
V,
Wanders.
just Latimer.
Vladimir. Apologies, Vladimir. It has been a day and we aren't even finished with the day yet.
So she closes her eyes, and you can feel inside of both of you something squirming, like in your blood. It feels like it's squirming before it finally dissipates, and you feel warmer than you have this entire walk after the fight. And then she kind of looks at you both and shrugs and mutters something under her breath, like, well, what the hell? And you both get your full hit points back. So your disease is cured, and she healed you.
Da, 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 da,
Appreciate that very much. What was your name?
Mm.
I'm gonna force Scotha to make up this second.
I have a list of names. I just have to pick one for her that makes sense.
Daphne.
Wamamweek.
Rio Serpentsworn.
Ooh.
Ooh, ooh.
It's a fucking hardcore name.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Rio.
Don't mention it. Whatever that was inside of you, that was kind of some nasty business. I don't think I've ever come across that before. What happened exactly?
We met some
Perhaps you
bad
can
dogs.
best explain, Haskell.
So we were traveling down the road heading this way because we were from the monastery and some shenanigans have been happening. And along the way, the sky grows dark. It looks like a storm rolls in, and we see these 4 wolf-like creatures. So I go, "Oh, these are wolves. You can just quietly walk around them, let them have the road pass. End of the day." And then a wolf peels its face back and tries to inject us with stuff and consume us. Now, Mr. Lederman here did identify to find out the kind of magic was used. And with my studies and the knowledge of the occult from the monastery up north, I have some reason to believe that those were not from this plane, per se.
They came with a storm that did not have normal water either.
Yeah, they had the black ooze.
She is rolling to see if any of that makes sense to her. No, not with disadvantage because she doesn't know. Okay, she looks worried at the mention of other planier crap. She doesn't really understand that it's she's not getting that it's probably demonic. That has not happened at, here for a long time. It isn't something that she's had to worry about.
I'm not sure Haskell's completely sold on the demonic thing yet. It's just what he thinks it is. So he's not going to be just blurting it out, causing mass panic.
It sounds like something from one of the nastier planes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to tell the guard to keep an eye out for black rain, you said? Black. Like completely black?
I don't know about completely, but it was very dark. and opaque.
Strangely oily and viscous.
Ew. Okay. Yeah, I'll warn the relevant people about it, and they'll put that on their list of things to watch for, I guess. Just another thing that we have to watch for today.
What other things are you watching for?
Well, whoever stole the orb from the palace in the first place, and it's really sort of shifty, twitchy little kobold. Don't suppose you've seen one today?
We have not, but we are on the trail of one. We believe it is the same one you are talking about.
Yeah. He gave me a strange feeling. You know, kind of. She gestures to the sky and it's like, I'm kind of supposed to listen to those. You understand? But when I confronted him, he just kind of scurried off. The last time I saw him, he was heading towards the woods.
Woods. Outside of town, the Whispering Woods? Wait, Wandering Woods?
The name of the woods that he's going to would be the Walquit Wilds.
Walcott Wild.
Yeah, it's I don't know why he'd be going that way. That doesn't. If he came from the monastery and he's going back up towards there, I'm not exactly sure what he's doing, but he didn't feel right. Gave me a shiver up the spine when I looked at him.
I see.
Well, if there's anything else I can help you with, I'm gonna go ahead and inform the guards of what you just told me and tell them that it is fairly serious from what I just pulled out of you.
If we think of any other questions we have, we'll be sure to ask you.
Alright. Well, if you need a place to stay in town, there's 2 inns. If you just want to have a drink after what you did, there's a tavern to the south. And with that, she closes her door and makes her way towards the guards that you passed on your way here. It looks like Raven has gone to get the chickens.
Yeah.
So if anybody needs to take a break real quick, this is probably a good time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some refreshments.
Okay.
Gonna add a channel real quick for you guys. go. That'll help you keep track of that. Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Just think we'll do more poking around for questions here, or what are you guys thinking?
I feel like we gotta do some more poking around around people in town.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Apparently,
thinking.
king here, we could probably ask questions about. And the keeper of the orb here.
Yeah. Let me figure out what this guy's deal is.
Did you enjoy my dogs?
Yes,
hear
your
them.
dogs were interesting.
Oh, those dogs.
They were mildly terrifying, yes.
They were certainly certain.
I'm
Don't
so-
believe good boys is the right word.
Oh. Sorry, I rolled max for your hit point. It's but
Fine, we made it in time.
you got fixed.
Yeah,
It's
right.
fine. Just glad I thought to put a cleric in town.
Yeah, we would have been fucked.
Is everybody back?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
am.
Okay.
I'm here.
Shady, you here? I guess he's still doing puppy things. Okay. Alright, so what do you guys want to do from here? You have the option to go to one of the tavern, or one of the inns, or the tavern, or going straight up to the palace to see if you can get in.
Inn might be a good place to see if anyone's seen our mysterious kobold.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So
On the
there.
other hand, Palace is with the crime scene because that's where the orb was stolen.
Plus the keeper of the orb who's gone missing.
Yes, and that's very
Really
important.
You have information about that too.
Another weird, extremely, important items gone missing.
And there's a debate too. If we go to the inn, do we take a rest there, or do we keep our hunts going?
Except for the spell slot you burned, we're pretty full.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Cleric did heal you up to full, so.
True. Probably good to keep going.
Okay. So. I do want to wrap up before 9:30 at the latest, so.
Okay.
Want to make your plan and in character and go ahead and execute it.
Well, my friends, it looks like we need to do some walking around this place. Where do we feel we should head first?
Hello?
I think maybe the tavern would be a smart place, because then we could see if anyone has seen our kobold suspect and notice any details about him, while the memory is still relatively fresh.
That is a good point. If he is a known weird person in town, it is likely that stories are being traded at the inn.
And the sooner we get to them, the less they become distorted by exaggeration.
Yes. It is possible too, maybe they know something of the keeper who has gone missing, just like ours at the monastery.
Mm-hmm.
They told us the name of the keeper, didn't they?
Yeah, they told you the first name, and it was Norval.
Norval.
Let me spell that for you.
Yeah. Okay. Like Norval.
And you know that this in universe, you would know that this is the place where the Earth Orb is held, or the Orb of Earth. And you heard rumors when you were still up by the monastery that that's one of the ones that had gone missing for a while now. It's just that sounds like Norval going missing might be a recent development.
Yeah.
Okay, so pretty much all agree on the tavern's the best place to go at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay, so she pointed out that there was 2 inns and 1 tavern. The inns are where you can get, beds and actual food, and then the tavern is just for drinking. 1 inn is here, right next to you. The other inn is over here, and the tavern is over here.
Perhaps it would make sense for us to split our parties and then reconvene afterwards before heading to the castle.
Yeah, I could see that.
Should be
There
relatively
is
safe.
logic in what he says.
Okay, then how are we going to split up?
Rock, paper, scissors?
Is there a mechanic? I think there's actually a thing you can roll. Hold on. Advanced dice roller. Where's my rock, paper, scissors? Don't have it. Son of a biscuit.
Okay, so I'm just going to have all of you roll a d4.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Eat.
Okay, Haskell and Latimer are both together, apparently.
Right?
Fair enough.
And that leaves Jenny and Gerardic to go to another one. And then from there...
Low with the other.
Yeah, either that or either Kabodlo or one of the other 2 are just going to go by themselves to somewhere else. TT, can you...
Since Shady seems to be out at the moment, I think it makes sense for Shady to take the last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then Jenny and Gerardic are going to one, and Latimer and Haskell are going to the other one. And then Shady can do
The third.
the third. So where do you two groups want to go? Which one do you want to go to?
What was this one?
This one is just the drinking tavern. Like, this one is the inn, and this one is another inn.
Alright, Haskell, let us take the tavern.
Why not? It'd be a good old time.
Send the two nerds to the drinking place.
Yes.
You send the college student to the drinking place. Let's be honest.
That's true. And fair.
One of the college students to the drinking place, you mean?
You're going where there's going to be alcohol, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
Of the two inns, which one looks shadier?
They both looked fairly well kept. Honestly, the tavern was probably the shadiest building in this entire thing.
Alright, then he'd probably just head for whichever's closer to the palace, since you probably have better intel.
Okay, so it looks like Jenny's going to this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going
Back,
to
Shady.
flip a coin.
Back, yes.
I'm gonna
What?
I'm gonna roll a d4 to see which group goes first, because we split up.
Mm-hmm. Monster of the Week style.
Kabodlo is going to go to one of the inns by himself. Jenny
Okay.
and Gerardic are going to the other inn, and Latimer and Haskell are going to the tavern. The two nerds are going to the shadiest place.
Okay, where's the other inn?
It's this blue building right down here.
Come on, he has short little legs.
And I'm just rolling a d4 to see who goes first. And I rolled the 3, so that's actually going to be Gray's group. So the tavern group.
Okay.
Yes. The two most respectable gentlemen going into the most serious bar. But of course, that's for Obi-Wan fucking Kenobi. He goes into bars all the time, apparently.
He fucking drinks like a
Stab.
fish.
Drinks like a fish.
Drinks on the job, you know. We saw him do it. Okay, so you walk into this tavern, and it's not as shady as some taverns you've been in, Haskell, being a college student.
Yeah.
Perot. God damn it, I did it too.
Latimer to call him.
You've definitely been in more shady places, but it's still, you know, the same atmosphere that you've been in before. It's kind of like just like people are looking at you because you're new. They're a little leery. Might not be very willing to talk unless, you know, they're drunk. You have...
I suspect, Haskell, this may be the place that we will have the most difficulty finding information from. But, on the other hand, I think it is also the least likely of the places where our kobold friend has visited, so... should also be
I mean,
maybe
You are
quickest
correct.
to help us figure something out.
Okay. So, if you would like, you can roll either an investigation or perception. Investigation to see, you know, who looks the most likely to speak to you. Like, basically, who's the drunkest and the most likely to have, you know,
Is the
in...
bartender not around?
He is.
Okay.
You can...
He's got kind of the same gruff.
He's a kind of a grizzly older man. Oh,
Okay.
human man, by the way.
I'm going to roll an investigation to find somebody who I could buy a drink and get some info out of.
Wow.
But
You both did not do super well with those rolls.
It's because you're both nerds.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead. That investigation is good enough. Haskell, you are looking at all of the intoxicated people and just going, I wish I could be drinking.
I can't put a tab in another town. I won't be able to pay it off.
The investigation is high enough where, Latimer, you're looking at the bartender closer. That's not a human man. He's not that big, but he's also not incredibly small. But that is the fucking beefiest halfling you have ever seen in your life. He's pushing 5 foot.
So he's the Andre the Giant of halflings.
Yes. He has a full beard, and he's missing an eye. And he looks at you coming in, kind of gives you a nod, and then goes back to doing what he's doing. So if you want to talk to him, you can go and try to get his attention. Haskell, I'm sorry, you can't get drunk.
I can't get drunk. I'm broke as shit. So I'm just gonna go to the end of the bar. I'm gonna sit at the end of the bar looking dejected. Because, man, I thought I might be able to smooth in some booze. Because I got attacked by a wolf whose face flesh peeled off. I'm probably sat next down to a dude who's just completely face down on the counter. One of those guys.
Let me, hold on. Flip a coin. Yep, he's passed out on the counter, as far as you can tell. Yeah, still has some of his drink left, but you probably don't want whatever he was drinking.
Nope. Yeah, looks like shit. I've got better tastes. I'm not that desperate.
So then Latimer.
Don't look so down, Haskell. Letterman says as he sits next to him. I'll order us a drink. It's a good way to start a conversation with the bartender. Of course, we are on official business, so I'm afraid we are going to have to do something that is not very strong or perhaps alcoholic at all.
I have to pull out my drink menu again.
I appreciate the offer. I'm just going to sit here and ponder about the things we have done. Maybe read my book. Maybe looks to the past out dude. Maybe when he wakes up, I'll ask him some information.
Okay. So the bartender eventually does come up to you and asks, "Hey, what you having?"
Oh there, good sir. Three options?
Okay, so there is a menu behind the bar. I'm going to go ahead and just verbally list out what it says.
Okay.
And then I'll type it into the chat. It says drink menu. There is black ale for 1 silver, white ale for 2, red wine for 3 silver, white wine for 4, something called troll sweat for 5 silver, and something with a hazard symbol next to it that says dragon's breath for 10 silver.
I guess, I would like a white wine, please.
Okay. How about you then?
Oh, I need to look at Haskell's money. Does he have any money? He has no money. Back.
Ah, it's on me. Don't worry
Oh.
about it.
A red wine, then, please.
Alright, coming right up. I mean, it's not exactly the fanciest cups that you've ever been served wine in, but it works because it holds liquid, so they're not actual wine glasses, you notice, but you're not picky right now.
Tell me, my good bartender, do you get you get people from out of town often here around here?
Yeah, well, it used to be more, some time ago, people just like stopped traveling too much. Couldn't tell you why. They mostly stay down south, bigger town, Crudia and Reuven, more things to do for them, so they don't come up this way anymore.
I see.
So
You ever had? Wait.
he was just gonna say there was still get a few of them, mostly those going up towards the college or coming to this college. Mostly the richer people go to this college because they can afford it. Why do you ask? You're like, honestly.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I heard there was a kobold visitor that recently came into town. I was wondering if you saw him.
Gonna roll for him real quick. See if he actually did come in here. Yeah. I saw one. He popped his head in, but looked like he was overwhelmed by all the people in here. So he didn't actually come in. Just opened the door, saw everybody in here, and then left. Yeah.
I see. To be expected. If you could entertain me for maybe one more inquiry. Did the Norval ever visit you here?
Orville, yeah, he comes down here all the time. He's like the friendliest guy in the entire town. Likes talking to people.
When did he last come in?
3 days ago, he seemed a little upset about something.
Oh, did he say anything more?
I recall he said something about going on a trip up towards the woods there for some reason.
He Walquet Wilds?
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
Might be visiting one of the halfling settlings up there,
Yes.
I'm entirely sure why. There's nothing exciting up there.
Yes, I suppose there is not. He didn't by chance have any new company or anything with him, did he?
Company? No. Nobody I haven't seen before, and honestly, it was just Miss Serpentsworn giving him some, I believe, some healing scrolls that she prepared for him.
Nobody dressed in the robes of the monastery monks.
No, nothing like that. Though now that you mention it, I did see a fellow like that walking through town a couple days ago.
3 days ago?
Couple days ago. Maybe 3, maybe 2.
I see.
I haven't seen him around since, so he must have left.
Yeah. Would make sense.
Any-
I thank you very much for the information. These are fine drinks.
Thanks. I threw the wine there myself.
It is exquisite.
It it tastes a little bit like paint thinner, to be honest, but
Doesn't surprise me, but it's something.
It is the cost of information.
Mm-hmm. He's drunk worse, he said, surprising no one. Throwbacks.
okay. Anything else either of you two want to do? Ask anybody else in the bar these questions? Otherwise, we're gonna move on to the next group.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay, so let's roll. That's a 3 again. That's just what we had. Okay, so 1, that is Shady.
Oh, this is so sad. Gasp. Yo, what up?
Alright, so it's your turn. You are going to into this inn, and you're going to see if you can get any information.
Of course, of course.
So, walk into the inn, and since it's around lunchtime, there's more people in here than normal.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Okay.
2 waitresses and 1, looks like the owner, who is behind the bar, basically.
Right.
And she's taking orders and shouting into the kitchen that they have in the back. She sees you and goes, "Hey, hello! Pull up a stool, we'll get to you when we're ready."
Cabolo nods, and where would one be in relation to her?
There is a open spot at the bar in the corner seat. So you could sit there and wait for her to be able to.
Yeah, Cabolo will do just that. No rush. Well, there is rush, but no need. She seems busy enough without something being forced on her.
It does take like perhaps 5 minutes, but she finally does get up to you, and she's like a middle-aged lady. She's got brown hair pulled up in a bun, and she's a little, you would say, on the husky side. She's
All right.
kind of a adorably chubby older lady.
Very nice. Very nice.
What can I do for you?
Do you have a menu? Out of curiosity.
I do. Go ahead and take a look.
All right. What are the options?
Gonna make me break this one. Hold on.
You.
Hold on a
In
second.
which the players just order food at restaurants.
Hey, we fought some wolves.
Okay, so for lunch, they have. It's only one thing for lunch. It's like a medieval tavern. They make one thing for lunch and one thing for supper.
Okay.
So what they have is half a chicken, some goose eggs, broccoli, and an apple.
Cabolo will order that.
Okay. Alright. Takes about 10 more minutes, and then it is plopped in front of you. It smells really fucking good.
Excellent. A question before I start dining.
What can I do for you?
Have you seen another kobold come through carrying a large sack of some sort? Seem to be having trouble with it.
Oh, is he a friend of yours?
Yes.
Yeah, he seemed seemed a little nervous for some reason. He stopped in. He stayed for a night and had the supper and the breakfast, and then I guess he had to leave real quick after that because he forgot some of his things in the upstairs room.
Oh, would I be able to look through them and gather them up so I can take it to him?
Oh well, hold on. I need to roll something for her for that. I mean, it's kind of probably shouldn't let you go through somebody's things if I don't know that you know them.
We both came from the monastery.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll deception for that one.
Okay. Opening the sheet.
You can have.
Ooh, I have a.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
Jeez.
All right.
Okay.
She seems a little hesitant, but then she finally goes, yeah, that's not many people come from the monastery, and they're usually pretty trustworthy. Okay, yeah, sure, you can go up there. I mean, it's not
Excellent.
much. Yeah, it's just looked like some kind of book. I couldn't read any of it. I'm not sure what it's written in, but it looked like maybe a journal and a pouch containing something. Not exactly sure. I didn't want to snoop.
Yeah, that's completely understandable. Did he say what way he was going?
He didn't really say, but he kind of scuttled out of here so fast, and I tried to run after him to give him his things back, Got to the gates, and I saw him going, up towards the wilds up there,
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. I'll let you go so you can continue. You seem busy enough. Don't want to hold you up.
Did you eat your food while you were asking this question?
He'll eat it afterwards. He's not a savage.
It's fair.
You gotta give a lady proper respect.
She goes, okay, well, he's in the upstairs room marked 3. Here's the key to it. Just bring that back down when you're done.
Of course. Thank you very much. Okay, Cabolo's going to finish his meal and then go up to room 3.
Okay, so room 3, when you open it, it feels a little cold in there, and you're not entirely sure why, because the rest of the inn felt pleasantly warm.
Yeah. Could I roll something to have a hunch about why that would be?
Let me see. What exactly? You could either roll Arcana or Perception to recall anything.
Okay, let's go. Oh, God. Well, the dice dice take it away, I guess.
Really drafty room. Like, she should fix this.
Of course. All right. Do I see the journal and the sack?
Yeah, she's placed it on the bed next to each other. It's just a small pouch and then like a raggedy journal.
Ooh. I'm gonna. I should meet up with the rest of the group before going through this. That way, if any safeguards are on it, there's a better chance of someone seeing something. So he gathers the things. Does he see? I'm going to. Can I roll another perception to see if there's anything else she might have missed?
Yeah, if you're searching for something in particular, yeah, you can roll it again.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You look under the bed and under the covers and everything, but you don't see anything stand out, really.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like he had probably dropped these things on the floor as he was rushing out of the inn.
All right, gotcha. Okay. Caboglo is going to gather the things and find the hostess again. Excuse me.
Oh, hello. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't waste your time looking for him. Somebody saw him actually, like, come back down the road and go down towards Ellingwall.
Okay.
It looked like he was gonna try to board the ferry.
Where's Ellingwall down? Caboglo jots that down. Okay. Did they say how long ago that was?
Well, he left here like maybe a day ago, and then they saw him coming back down towards that way. I think really early this morning.
Okay.
It was one of the guards on duty, and they saw him like before the sun rose, going back down towards that way. He was eating and he overheard you asking me the question, and he wanted to make sure that you didn't waste your time.
Is he still here?
Yeah, he's right over there. He is eating though, so you might want to keep any questions a little brief.
Okay, I shall. Oh, before I forget, here's your key, madame.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah, no problem.
So the
You've
guard.
been a big help. Oh, before I go, here. And he hands her a gold piece. You've been a big help. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, thank you. That's awful generous of you.
I do what I can. Have a good one.
You too.
Okay. Caboglo goes over to the guard.
Okay. So he looks like a younger man, and he is very focused on eating whatever he's in front of him. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah? Hi.
Okay, I'm not going to keep you long. I just have a quick question. Do you remember around what time you saw that kobold come back down?
Not like the exact time. But it was like maybe around midnight.
Okay. And did he still have that big bundle with him?
He had that stupid thing right on his back. Honestly, I don't know what the hell that is, but
Yeah.
looks like it's more trouble than it's worth. So
Yeah, seems like it. Okay, thank you very much. I'll leave you to it. Enjoy.
welcome. I hope you find your friend before he forgets that he's lost his things.
Yeah, definitely going to get them back. Have a good one. And Caboglo goes and leaves to go and meet back up with the group.
All right. That brings us to our last group in the last inn. Raven and TT.
Yes.
Jenny and Garadek, what are you doing?
Tackling the last inn, I guess. Does it look like there's a lot of people in there?
It's both inns are being hit by the lunch rush. It's just what they're serving and what people felt like eating that day that determined which inn they went to. So it looks like this particular inn is serving some sort of beef, because you could smell it as you're walking up. You walk in, and there's another human lady manning the entire operation. She's got a few more staff than the other one did. About maybe 4 people, actually, because it's a slightly bigger inn. And she waves you down and says, "Hello, take a seat anywhere you like. Got plenty of room still, plenty of food."
Jenny smiles and takes a seat at a table.
Gradek will sit beside her.
And again, it takes a couple minutes to actually get somebody over to your table, and it's one of the wait staff. Like, what can I interest you in some lunch, or do you just want, like, some appetizers, or...
Oh, blimey, Gav, I could go for a spot of meat, I could.
Oh God.
Fucking turns slowly towards
Excuse me?
What the fuck? Kind of looks a little surprised, but goes, okay, yeah.
So what you got roasted in the old ovens?
We've got a whole leg of mutton, like some chicken, eggs, potatoes.
Oh, a leg of mutton would be right quick, oh, Jeremy Dodger.
What the fuck?
This feels culturally insensitive, but I don't know. It is the British, so
It's fine. It's fine.
yeah, it's fine.
Right? And
The Brits have been culturally insensitive enough, so it balances.
I'm of British ancestry, I'm allowed. Same reason I'm allowed to be mean to the French. And if I so choose, the Irish, the German, and the Scottish.
it's a lot of people.
Yeah.
welcome to being an all-American mutt.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, blimey, Gov.
You want the same thing? He turns to you, Gerardek.
I'll actually take whatever this lovely smell of beef is.
Oh, that's leftovers from breakfast. You have some beef steak and a side of hash browns and eggs.
If there's any left over, I wouldn't mind that.
Oh yeah. Better eat it before, goes to waste.
Of course.
Okay, so he goes out and goes off and goes to go get that. And do you want to wave down the bartender and ask her to come over to your table and ask questions, or are you just gonna, like, observe?
We're gonna observe. Jenny is going to observe for the moment.
Yeah, definitely a bit more passive and do some observation at the moment. Try to listen in to the scuttlebutt.
Okay. So if you're trying to listen in, go ahead and roll perception.
Not great, but not terrible.
Well, amazing.
It's
Yeah.
it's good enough. Like Gerardek, you actually have some problems hearing because there's a lot of people right behind you having a very loud conversation about nothing. And it's, your ears are big and catching all of it.
Mm-hmm.
But Jenny, you're having a little bit more luck. You're hearing people talking about the fact that, one, the favorite bit of gossip is that the orb went missing. Nobody knows where it went. Nobody knows who stole it from the palace. It's like a, fairly big mystery. Two, that Norval hasn't been in the inn for a couple days, which is out of character. They're wondering what happened to him. 3, that strange little kobold that was in town a couple days ago. Somebody saw him leaving during the day and then going north, but then coming back early in the morning today, like going down south. Looked like he was making towards the ferry. And 4, the strange cloaked man who also made his way towards the ferry like a day or so ago. He only stopped to eat, and then he was gone. He didn't even make any conversation with anybody.
Rude.
Which is what they're saying as well. That's what you're picking up from passive conversations that you're hearing?
Who was the one who wasn't showing up yet?
What was that?
Who is the person who hasn't been showing up at the inn yet for a while?
Norval, the
Norval. I relay this information to my partner.
Nods.
your food comes back. They place, it's fairly big platters in front of you. They are not skimping on the portions.
Thank you. And then she begins to dig in.
Gonna eat the food.
Is that your undercover accent from now on?
Yes, it's one of my undercover acts.
Oh my god.
In the vein of Sherlock Holmes, Jenny will put on personas while gathering intel.
Also balances out for just in case he forgets which one he was using.
Mm-hmm.
That's also true.
Fair enough.
And sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, the person who served us was just a waiter, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see, it's about halfway through your food, and when you have a big bite of it in your mouths, that the owner comes by and asks you, "Hey, how is everything?" Because that's what everybody always does.
Yeah. They do that at some of the restaurants here in town, so...
They all have the same exact timing. I don't know how.
They wait until you have a gigantic bite of food in your mouth, and...
Well, cool. Blimey, God, this is about the best mutton I've had in... who knows how long?
I'm glad you like it. How about you?
This is quite good. I've not had too many like it.
Oh, that's good.
Sir, if you wouldn't mind, we actually came here looking for a couple of acquaintances of ours.
Oh.
One would be a small kobold with a very large package attached to his back. And the second would be a man who goes by the name of Root.
Wow, the first one, is that squirrely little fella?
Yeah, he's got a squirrely attitude about him, that's for sure.
He's a little twitchy.
Yeah. He looked like he was going to come in a couple days ago for lunch, and looked like he decided against it because there was too many people. Looked like he didn't like to be crowded or something like that. The other guy, don't recall anybody by that name. You know what he looked like?
Turns to Jenny.
Is this our cloaked figure out of character?
Yeah, it would be
yeah.
He's asking about your Professor Rune Killer.
So, vaguely humanish, wears a nice big old cloak.
Oh yeah, that fella. He came in, ate lunch, and then left and didn't say a word the entire time except to order. He had like a big old cloak and just like the little kobold, he had a big package that he was like hauling around.
Oh, he also had a package?
Yeah, about the same size too.
Interesting. Fuck. Why do I keep forgetting that name? What's the name of the person who they said is hasn't showed up in the inn for a while?
Norval. Here, let me type it for you.
I don't mean to pry, but we had some people talking about this Norval fellow who's been missing.
Yeah, he it's the orb keeper, you understand. He's a
Oh no!
kind of a jolly fellow, to be honest. He comes down into town more often than he's up there in the palace. I don't think he likes being cooped up there too much. Not enough people for him to talk to, and the people that he can't talk to are, uppity.
Oh, I turn around like, well, I don't know about you, but I'm not gonna feel good when I'm heading out of here if I don't think I've done something to help that fellow out. Is there anything we could, anything we could do to help find this poor man?
Oh, I don't know if he's missing per se. I think he left town like on a trip. Just
Did
didn't
he tell anyone he was doing that?
didn't tell anybody. No, but I saw him asking the cleric for some parcels, and then he like walked out of town. I didn't see exactly where he went, but I know he was walking towards the gate. I don't think he's like. I don't think he's missing. I just think he.
Well, I hope there's nothing foul going about. It'd really spoil our trip to think that some shady business is going on.
And there's enough shady business with that orb disappearing. It's probably honestly why Norval went on his trip. He's probably trying to catch whoever did it. I mean, it is kind of his responsibility.
Oh, thank you. You've been so neighborly.
Oh, well, it's, kind of my job. It's also what I like doing. Like people. And there goes my goddamn accent. Again. Anything else?
Thank you for your time.
Oh, you're welcome, honey.
And for your trouble, he's going to basically pay for his meal and tip an extra 10 silver.
Oh, thank you. Awful generous of you. Glad you enjoyed it.
It was quite wonderful.
I know he actually means what he said because you gave me Gerardic's personality.
He's just fucking dead inside. It's fine.
He's just dead inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's the one working retail.
Don't.
Alright. So you all going to reconvene somewhere? Where exactly are you going to meet up?
By the palace? Question mark? Since
Yeah, by the palace, because that's the last place we got to investigate.
It's also the only other place we talked about.
Yeah, that makes sense.
On the steps of the palace.
Kill me, guys. Yes, tiny little kobold legs. Come on.
Okay. You actually get up to the top of the stairs here, and you notice that there are guards posted like all the way around here, and they stop you as soon as you appear over the top of the stairs.
Greetings, gentlemen.
What is your business here at the palace?
I'm needing some chums. Sorry, I had to walk.
We are investigating the trail of a potential thief, and we heard that there was a theft at this palace, and we were hoping you might allow us to look at the crime scene, maybe ask a few questions to see if perhaps our culprit is your culprit.
We are actually aiding this here gentleman, the famous Koboldo, and another investigator of named Lodeman.
And I thought Wadman was the famous one.
And you're also famous, it's just Greta hadn't heard much of you. He knew you existed, so you have some infamy.
Ha
Okay. Yeah. Luckily, he has heard of at least Latimer.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
we were sent from the monastery of Farglen.
Oh, that makes sense. 1 second. Let me see if I can find the captain. He can, escort you to the throne room. We still have to have extra security. Understand? It's kind of a show in there. He lowers his voice.
Yes.
Well, and he goes
Well,
off.
we're waiting for him.
Go ahead.
We're waiting for him to go check on that. Should we just assume we shared the information we got with? Well, we have to look at the book Shady got.
Indeed.
Do you want to do that now, or?
Yeah. Do you want to roleplay giving each other the information, or do you just want to assume that you've done that? And look at the book that you've got.
Let's skip ahead.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Just a little late.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
That's
that's fine.
It's
No,
fine.
You can, like,
Thursday.
you can enter the castle and kind of call it there for the night, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can check the book before we end.
Yeah.
Should we check the book next session?
You can check it now.
Let's
Okay.
check this book.
Check it out of the
Check it.
library.
Consider this book checked.
Mm-hmm.
Gray, is there anything you want to do?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've spent the last 10 minutes disassociating and have no idea what's going on.
Okay.
So no, I'm good.
Okay.
I may come back at a later date, but I have just zoned the fuck out.
It's getting late. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you share the book with the others then, Koboldo?
Of course. Yes.
You tell them.
And the book.
So you open the book, and I want everybody to go ahead and look at the writing. And then tell me what languages you speak or can read.
Common and halfling.
Let me just click on my language proficiency. I got Common, Goblin, and Elven.
Okay.
Common,
Okay.
Draconic, Elvish, Halfling, Goblin.
I've
Common-
got comic.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I have common, draconic, and goblin.
Okay.
And I have common draconic. Thought so.
Okay. None of you can read this.
Motherfucker!
It's a
The
little weird that Kobold has a diary not in Draconic.
it's not written
Yeah.
in Draconic at all. Like the script is completely wrong. it sort of squiggles instead of like the jagged, neat letters of Draconic.
Mhm.
It's definitely not Elven. It doesn't look elegant enough. You're
Draconic.
not really sure what language this is written in. But if you look too close for too long, some of the letters shift as you're looking at it. Like, if you look too long at this letter, it shifts into something else, completely different. You still can't understand it, but it's a completely different letter.
I'd question if this thing's magic then.
Yeah.
Exactly. Which means it's time to test it out.
Okay. You can definitely identify this as a sort of a spell book. This has spells written in it, you just can't read it, so you can't understand what the spells are. It's definitely magic, though. So if you could read it, you would be able to see what spells he's got written down in here, or if it's also a journal or not.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever it is at least doubling as a spell book.
But like, it's not inherently like there's not a magic veil like over the book, making it hard to read.
No, it's just written in a different language.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got nothing in my repertoire to help with the other language, so.
Probably have to take this to an academic.
And as you're staring at this book, trying to make sense of the words, the guard captain comes down and invites you all into the castle after confirming that you are from the monastery and that Latimer is who he says he is.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
He does this by holding you in a zone of truth for 2 seconds and asking your name. He's a
My
little...
name is Latimer Wintergrove.
Okay, that's good enough for me. You want to come in and take a look? Maybe you can make some sense of what's going on inside.
Yes, my friends and I would very much appreciate that.
Alright. Come on in. And you... Before we end, I just want to describe the inside of this castle to you.
Of course. Go on.
It is the fucking ugliest castle you have ever seen in your life.
Oh.
Like, the floors are checkerboard marble, but it's green and pink.
Oh.
And the walls are, like, made out of the same green marble that is on the floor, and the ceiling is made out of the same pink marble that is on the floor. It is an eyesore in here.
I think I'm having a stroke.
Just,
No.
just imagining everyone steps in, then just took a slow step backward to comprehend this nightmare.
And that's where we're going to end for the night, with this absolute cotton candy nightmare. And with that, we are going to stop the recording, and everybody can say goodbye.
Oh,
Bunny,